You know that feeling when your mind just won't stop thinking? You lie in bed at night trying to rest, but your mind keeps replaying everything that happened today. Something someone said, a mistake you made, a worry about tomorrow. The more you try to stop thinking, the louder your thoughts become. And sometimes those thoughts feel so real that they start to control how you feel. A single thought can turn a peaceful evening into hours of anxiety. But here's the strange thing. Have you ever noticed that you didn't actually choose most of those thoughts? They just appeared. One moment your mind was quiet, and the next moment a thought was already there. This raises a deep question that Buddhism has explored for thousands of years. If you didn't choose the thought, who created it? And if thoughts appear on their own, are they really who you are? Most people believe that they are the voice inside their head. When a thought says, "I am not good enough," we immediately believe it. When a thought says, "Something bad will happen," our body reacts as if it were true. But the Buddha observed something very different about the human mind. He noticed that thoughts behave like natural events. They appear because certain conditions exist, and when those conditions change, the thoughts disappear. Just like clouds appearing in the sky and then slowly drifting away. In Buddhism, this is called dependent arising. Everything that appears does so because of causes and conditions. Your past experiences, your memories, your emotions, even the conversations you heard today. All of these quietly shape the thoughts that appear in your mind. This means something important. Thoughts are not commands. They are not truth. They are simply mental events. Temporary movements inside the mind. Yet most of us have been trained to believe every thought that appears. If a thought says, "You will fail," we panic. If a thought says, "They don't like you," we feel hurt. But imagine something different. Imagine if you could simply observe thoughts instead of believing them. This is exactly what mindfulness teaches. Mindfulness is not about stopping thoughts. That is impossible. The mind naturally produces thoughts just like the heart naturally produces heartbeats. Instead, mindfulness teaches us to watch thoughts without becoming them. The Buddha compared this to watching clouds move across the sky. The clouds move, but the sky itself remains open and untouched. In the same way, thoughts move through the mind, but awareness remains calm. And when we begin to observe thoughts, something powerful happens. We start to notice that thoughts come and go on their own. A worry appears, then it fades. A memory appears, then it fades. A plan appears, then it fades. Just like waves rising and falling on the surface of the ocean. When we see this clearly, we begin to understand a powerful Buddhist insight. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness that can observe them. This small shift changes everything. Because if you are not your thoughts, then you don't have to fight them. You don't have to believe every story your mind tells. Instead, you can simply watch. And when you watch without judgment, the mind slowly becomes quieter. Not because you forced it, but because you stopped feeding the storm. The thoughts still come, but they no longer control you. This is where real peace begins. Not by eliminating thoughts, but by changing your relationship with them. The next time a stressful thought appears, try something simple. Pause, take a slow breath, and ask yourself, is this thought something I chose? Or is it simply passing through? Just noticing this creates space. And in that space you may discover something very surprising. Behind all the noise of the thinking mind, there has always been a quiet awareness, a calm presence that has been watching every thought come and go. And the more you rest in that awareness, the less power your thoughts will have over your life.